Guys, before we jump into the video, I just want to give a special shout out to Tonor for sponsoring today's video and making all of this possible. I want to thank them for sending over the ring light that I'm using right now, because chances are if they never sent me this, I wouldn't have gotten the idea to do this video in the first place. So I do want to thank them for their generosity. I genuinely do appreciate everything. All right, so we're going to dive into my go-to portable setup that I would use if I'm not in my studio. Now, the reason why we're not in the studio and we're shooting this video out here in my living room is because I wanted to simulate what it would be like if I was away from my studio setup and I was filming in another location. I'm actually going out of town here pretty soon, so this is a great opportunity to simulate what it'll be like when I'm filming in another location instead of the setup that you guys are used to seeing in my videos. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this and break down the setup that I'm using to make all of this possible. As you guys already know, I'm using the ring light provided by Tonor. This is the TRL 20, and I must say it's doing a fantastic job as my main key light. It's also doing a great job at subtly lighting my background. If I wasn't using this light and I was only relying on the lights in this room, the quality of this video would be drastically worse. Having a quality key light is absolutely mandatory for shooting YouTube videos, and this is doing a fantastic job as my main source of light. All right, and moving on, the camera that we're filming on right now is just a portable pocket-sized Sony camera, and when I say pocket-sized, that is no exaggeration. This thing can literally fit inside of your pocket, so it makes it very portable, very easy to take with you when you're on the go. So when I'm out of town, this is going to be the camera that I'm going to bring with me, not my much bigger cinema camera that's in my normal setup. This is going to be the one that I'm going to bring with me. It has a flip out screen so I can see exactly what I'm doing, and it takes high quality 4K videos. Everything that you need for a YouTube setup, in my opinion. As for the microphone, we're using none other than the legendary Shure SM7B. Now, this should come as no surprise why I'm using this microphone, but the reason why I like this microphone, and especially when I'm on the go, is because of its rejection to room reflection. Now, essentially what that means is that when you're recording in an untreated space, you're going to hear a bunch of echoing. Your microphone especially is going to hear that. You're going to pick up a lot of room ambience and echo because the room is untreated. Using this microphone, the Shure SM7B, it's going to do a great job at only picking up your voice. It's not going to pick up the room reflections as much as a standard condenser would. That's why I pack the SM7B with me when I'm on the go. If I'm going anywhere that I am unsure of, if I know that there's not going to be any room acoustics treatment there, this would be the microphone that I would pick. I would take the SM7B with me every single time. As for how we're capturing the audio and making any of this possible, I'm just using a portable, again, pocket size recorder. This is a Zoom H5. I absolutely love it, and I found a way to make it so that it's not as noisy when I'm using the SM7B. The closer that I talk to this microphone, the less gain that I have to use. Therefore, I'm not going to be introducing as much preamp noise into the recording. And at the end of the day, this setup is going to produce much better audio quality than your camera's onboard microphone would have. So I have no problem using this setup, even if that means I introduce just a little bit of noise. And that's about it. That is all this setup consists of: a good key light, a camera, and a portable recording setup. With that, you can shoot some high quality YouTube content, and honestly, nobody is going to have a problem with this quality. A lot of people are going to be totally fine watching your content if it turned out looking like this. It really just goes to show that at the end of the day, what matters most is the content that you're creating and not necessarily the equipment that you're filming on. Sure, it's fun to shoot on high quality, expensive cinema cameras, but really, you can make it work on just a simple point and shoot camera that fits in your pocket, along with a budget audio setup. And take that with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, this microphone is a fraction of some of the other microphones that I have in my collection. So something like this with a portable recorder is going to definitely be all you need if you're looking to shoot some high quality YouTube content and you need something that's portable and you can take with you anywhere on the go at any time. Again, I just want to give special thanks and a shout out to Tonor for making any of this possible and sponsoring today's video. If they would have never sent me this light, chances are I wouldn't have gotten the idea to make this setup in the first place and do this video. So they really are the ones responsible for inspiring this video in the first place. And I want to know if you guys enjoy these more minimalist approaches, if you guys like seeing these kinds of videos, because I have no problem doing videos like this. And of course, we can do that with a much more musical approach, talking about preamps and other outboard gear. So if you like the whole minimalist approach and style, we can absolutely delve into that much further. Anyways, guys, that is going to wrap it up. If you haven't already yet, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon beside it so that you can stay notified for whenever I drop any of my upcoming videos. With that being said, I will see you all in my next one. Take care, everybody. Peace. Peace out.